What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Scarlet and Violet stream. Should be good. Should actually be good today. Switch weren't loading at all. But, Toad's cool and Toad's cruel today, I think. And if we get lucky with, Sinistchar and Poltergeist, like, Outbreak, we might also do those. So. Why am I here again? What's here, actually? I'm curious. Is there anything oddly specific here? Because if I'm not mistaken, I have to use grass type to do stuff. Alright, guess we'll do some day skips until we get exactly what we want. Toad's cool. Toad's cool? I need Toad's cool or Toad's cruel. Like, either one of those will be fine. Either one. Either one of those will be fine. Apparently, from what I've been seeing online, apparently you can actually get an outbreak of Ditto and Zora. Apparently. But they are the Pokemon that it can blend into, like, transform into. So, for Ditto, it's Meowth. It's Meowth, it's Persian. I think there's a few other Pokemon as well. So nothing around there, that's fine. That should be good. Okay. Let's see. Chocolate, Pyro. The raid there, which I wouldn't mind doing, actually. I know Toad's Cool can also spawn there, so I need to actually check carefully. Okay, next. Fine. Chugabug. I'm not doing Gen 7 for a while. At least I know Lurantis can be at an outbreak, so that's actually solid. Should be fine. I go down just a little bit and we should be good. Psyduck. Don't need you, Psyduck. Killer Watchroll, we got you the other day. Bombarder's there. And then I forgot to check Kitakami just in case. Because if they do spawn, I will be more than happy. More than happy if they do spawn, which I'm forgetting where they spawn. I think it's somewhere around here, honestly, for Sinistchar and that. Munchlax, would love to go for you once I'm actually on Gen 4 or doing Gen 1. For now, does not bother me in the slightest. But we're live early because I'm tired, so I want to get an early night today, just so I can see Spider-Man tomorrow. And then we'll go live after Spider-Man. Like, once I come back from, like, from watching it. So it should be good. Spinarak line, I already have you. You are fine, okay. At least I'm not using a sandwich right now, so it's good. We're not burning time from using a sandwich. I did manage to get the 2 extra Duraludons last night, so that was good. So that's done for the Gen 8 side of things, at least. And Glimmet, hello. ZA for Glimmet. That's what I'm doing. Rookity, don't need you, buddy. Don't need you at all. Basculin, you're not even in water. Why are you appearing there? Are you actually not in water? That would actually be a perfect place to hunt Basculin if it's not actually in water. I actually want to check that real quick. Curious. If it's actually not in water, that's probably the best place to actually hunt Basculin. Like, for future references. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look it probably is in water, but the icon shows it there. But if it's actually on land, it wouldn't be too bad. No, so obviously all the Basculins are going to be here. All the Basculins. That's kind of a weird place then. Saying it's on land, but it's not actually on land. It's really weird. Alright, obviously I want to be close by to the Toad's Call, so this should be fine. Should be. Okay. System settings. Gonna skip some days because it's generally fine to skip days. I was gonna try and find it before stream, but honestly I'm fine with trying to locate it as we're live, like during the stream. Let's double check. Anything specific here? May take me a while, but thinking of leveling my Omanyte and Dragonair till they evolve before going on. Nice! Nice star, nice. Dusclops, which I think it's just Duskull I need for that line to be done. Because I have 2 Dusclops, so one will evolve into Dusknoir, so there's another Gen 4 Pokemon, so that's perfect. Alright, 4. That should be fine. This should be fine. Clodsire. Don't need those. Flareon. Don't need you. Got all my... Wow, 2 evolutions this time around? That's actually crazy. Okay. I don't see any Sinistcha or Poltergeist, so this is fine. Let's continue. This should be fine. If not, I might honestly do grass. But I don't want to do grass because obviously we might bump into, Actually, grass wouldn't be bad, just in case if we do get that line. If we do get the Sinistcha. Let's do that. I generally am gonna consider doing some raids later, so that's not too bad. We got till the 6th, so that's fine. Alright. Sandwich. Let's make a sandwich. Let's make a sandwich, shall we? Omanyte is 28, and my Dragonair is level 32. Nice! Got a while till Dragonair's gonna evolve. It's 55 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let's see, grass. Encounter. Grass. Okay. I don't have any salty herbers, so I need to see if there's something better than salty. Okay, so I can't do encounter because I don't have salty. That's annoying. Let's just skip the days for the time being. Probably should get Pokemon in 50s anyways. If you're planning on, like, completing the league and stuff, yeah. A strange green aeroplane. It's not green though, it's turquoise. It's still blue. I think it's closer to green than blue, but you know, colors are weird. Not gonna give me exactly what I want, game. Ah, did it not go? It didn't go up. What the fuck? Weird. But what's up, Neo? That should be fine. Might be colorblind. Honestly, at this point, I'm debating if I'm colorblind because generally being told on Twitter that, you know, something's orange when it's fucking red. People are complaining about the Spider-Man suit in the update because we got 2 new suits for Spider-Man 2 for the launch of Brand New Day tomorrow, and they also did the Spider-Man token game suit as well, but Twitter's complaining saying it looks more orange than red, and it's fucking red. Like, even if you put it in Photoshop, it still states it as red. It's like people are just stupid. I have no Pokemon that are really good against Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina can be a pain. At least for the UK. The Brand New Day releases tomorrow for the UK. It was early, early release. Hey, hello, Toad's cool. You're right where I kind of want you, honestly. Alright, so I need Sparkling. That's not a bad spot for it. So, what I'm gonna do, since it's there, I'm gonna save. Okay. I better get my pirate ship ready. If you're planning on pirating it, I suggest you don't. You won't get the best. Like, just either wait for it to go on DVD, like DVD or streaming. That's the only thing I can suggest. Unless a good pirate copy comes out, then go for it, you know. Do I have olive oil? I do not. Okay, so it also works with chili sauce. Okay, any 2 herbers. Too spicy, why not? That's another name for DVD or another word for DVD. What's another word for DVD? I don't know the full name for DVD, and I'm too tired to even care. Yummy. Yummy star. Yummy. Nice one, Neo. Nice one. I'm honestly gonna get all the Spider-Man movies on Blu-ray. I think I'm gonna do that. Humongo power. This ain't gonna help much, but you know, it's whatever. Wait, what do I have? Title and Humongo, okay. Where are you, Toads? Cool, there you are. I'm gonna zoom out for this, because honestly, it might be easier. Thanks, I practiced it in the mirror. Damn. What's up, Gumi? Gonna try and give other people a chance to be #1 today, at least. So many Toads, cool, man. Maybe. Honestly. Don't hurt the poor little dealings. Honestly, you gotta tell me what trick you're doing for that, because the fact that Neo was first and then all of a sudden Gumi comes in with just 1 message and now he's #1. Like, saying maybe and then you're #1 already, it's like, that's kinda shitty, I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, you're not giving people a chance at all if you are finding a way to do it. Like, it gives no one a chance to try. Like, it's supposed to be fair game, everyone should at least get a go to try and be #1 for a bit. I won't say, but Mr. M&M is ready for anything. Ammonite's pretty fast. I thought Ammonite was actually, like, decently slow. Like, most fossils are actually generally slow. Is anything ready for anything though, you know? Like, the only way to really beat whatever you're doing, Gumi, is to gift. And I don't want people to feel the need to have to gift to be number one. It should be more fun than just be a pure, like, you know, like, rigged against them kind of thing. It shouldn't be rigged against them. Hey, what's up, CH? Do you remember the different account you were on? This is gonna suck. I shall be number one. I don't think you will be, man. Not while Gumi's hogging it to himself, you know. But I'm being honest. Uncle Iron, I don't know if I changed it. Oh no, I remember that name. I don't know if you ever changed the name to anything else after that, though. But how you doing, bro? What is that over there? Is that Meowth? I think that's Meowth over there, right? I need to see if there's a way to disable the, like, number one and stuff like that. Like, if it gets any worse where, you know, Gumi's number one for, like, the third stream in a row, then I'll think about seeing if I can change any settings. What's up, Joel? What's my favorite Pokemon? You were close. My favorite evolution is Umbreon. My favorite Pokemon is Eevee. Hello, Cyclizer. How are you? Definitely getting lower now. Perfect. I need the 2 Toads call and then I'm good. You let Noti be number one? Hey, Noti. Gumi, if you want, message me how you're doing it so I can kind of see how it works. Because I am curious. I am curious how it works. I might generally do it if a friend of mine ends up streaming at some point. Might exploit the system. Zoinks, man. Zoinks. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about the live-action Scooby-Doo that Netflix is doing? Like, I'm interested in it. I'm genuinely interested in it. Do I think it'd be better than, like, the James Gunn movie versions? No, not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. What's up, Voldy? I quit Dratini, so I got to rank C, and now shiny hunting Froakie. Hey, good luck with Froakie. Good luck with Froakie. I just like in a rhythm and then do a little sentence. Is it the longer the sentence, or is there like a specific way? Oh, Ditto can be dealing as well. That is terrifying. I guess if I do normal and encounter, I guess it would trick the... Wait, it would trick dealing. You would have to hurt the dealings around the area as well, huh? Because think about it this way, right? If it's based on like how you word your words, that's kind of cool, but dumb at the same time. If it's based on the amount of words you use in a sentence, that's also kind of dumb. Ah! You're gonna get a shiny mark Ditto, trust. If I get Ditto, that'd be awesome. Honestly. But in all honesty, I prefer to hunt Ditto in probably Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Just because I'd rather see the shiny Ditto. Oh, there's no more in the original. Okay, not many left in the original. Outbreak. Alright. We can picnic again. Boom. That's why I say I'm thirsty, but I'm actually thirsty. So you only gonna say you're thirsty when you're actually going to get a drink this time? Because I'm gonna get myself a, like, refill my drink in a little bit. I'm running low, so I am gonna fill it up a little. You will? Nice. At least it gives anything a chance, you know. How much would... no, I'm not saying that, Neo, because honestly, it's just like the whole tongue twister stuff. Too tired for that. Too tired for that today. I don't think we're doing 4 or 6 hour streams today, but, you know. Filling up that dex? Yeah, no, I'm 5 away until I only really have to hunt in ZA for the remaining Scar V dex. Like, for the remaining shiny dex for Scar V. So... I'm more than happy with that because I don't have to play a lot of Scarlet and Violet, but we will be doing Scarlet and Violet for Generation 7 and 8 deck stuff. So, we will be doing that. My party is Armonite, Dragonair, Jinx, Jolteon, Nidoqueen, and Hitmonchan. Nice. Hitmonchan is nice. I actually prefer Hitmonchan than Lee. Uncle has 7 to 9 generations full of shiny Pokemon. Nice. I'm almost done with ZA, so ZA will have at least like all of Gen 6's pretty much done, apart from the legendaries, which I'll hunt in the Dynamax Adventures. But most of Generation 6's decks will be done in Scarlet and Violet. Not Scarlet and Violet, ZA. And then we may go for a couple in, you know, the other games, depending how easy they're going to be. Like, we might... That is a shiny Skunky. Or Stunky. What the fuck? Excuse me, sir. But you're not... I'll be honest, Stunky. But you're not grass. You're poison. Let me save, because that's a shiny. Yoink. You're not what I'm hunting, buddy. Like, sure, it helps fill up the Gen 4 decks, but you're not what I want. There must be someone you confused me for. Maybe, CH. He started in 2018, let's go. To be honest, I only have 1 shiny in this game and got it from a Terra raid. Nice. Close enough. Yeah, close enough, Dolly. It ain't Ditto, but close enough. A new Pokemon for the Gen 4 decks. How about that? Let me put you in, I need to reset anyway, but, you know. Yoink. One mallet. Just gonna put Skunky there. And since I'm using Humongo for this, I could try and see if we could get a Humongo, like, you know, Jumbo shiny for once. Because if it is Jumbo, I'll probably evolve it into Stuntank. What was that? Not even 10, like, just around 10 minutes and we got ourselves a shiny that we didn't want. I have 4 Tatsugiri and 1 is called Onigiri. That's fine. My first shiny in this game was a Bonsley that I barely noticed. A Bonsley you barely noticed? Bonsley's noticeable? I actually need to get myself another Sudowoodo and a Bonsley anyway. Just to finish all that. Do you need shiny Goodra evolution or Gumi? Or Gimmighoul? I have Gimmighoul and Goldengo. I have them in ZA. I wasn't hunting for anything, it was just mid-game. Nice! I think my first Scarlet and Violet shiny that I actually randomly got was a Tropius. Other than that, I've hunted most of my, like, pretty much all my shinies that I've gone for in this game. Crow, are you friend? You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Who's that favorite Pokemon? Who's that fave Pokemon Gen 4? Honestly, if I had to pick a favorite from Gen 4, it'd probably be Infernape, just because they barely have any fire types, and honestly, Infernape's probably the best start out of the 4. like out of the like, you know, the free Pokemon. I prefer Infernape over, you know, Torterra and Empoleon. Hello, Sophie. Of course, out of one of like the 512, like the shiny that shined was Gen 4. My first Scarlet was Lechonk female. A lot of people's first were Lechonk. It's kind of nuts. I wouldn't mind Dealing. If Dealing wants to shine, I would not mind that, but, you know, that's only if Dealing wants to shine. I remember getting a shiny Lechonk on my brother's Switch whilst he was out. I've hunted it for ages, never got one. Definitely do Outbreaks, man. Outbreaks are your best friend in this game. They could take a while, but, you know, they're definitely worth it. Hey, Stunky, if you want to shine again, I'd gladly take that because I don't think I need, the differences between, like, Stunky being male or female. Similar to how, you know, like, Chikorita needs a full line of male and female in the deck. Which is crazy. Any of you guys a different color? No? Kiddo. Picnic. I remember Lucario on accident as well. Nice! Lucario is a really good one to get by accident. Like, you know, just generally get as a shiny. Come on. Aww. Any of you guys got a pink flower on your head? No? Any of you guys, you know, grayish, whitish, you know? Hello, Cyclizer. Oh, you get shinies by accident. You don't like shiny hunting, but you like shiny Pokemon. Honestly, if you don't have the patience for it, then yeah, most people won't enjoy shiny hunting. But if you have the patience for it, you will honestly get a lot of shinies done pretty easily in the newer games. Or pretty quickly. Like, you could get like maybe 4 or 5 shinies if you actually dedicate the day to actually hunting in like Scarlet and Violet. It's pretty good. Uncle did a glitch for me with Herb and Mysticas for hunting. Holucha, I got 2. Nice. It's very easy to get Herb and Mysticas because you could do the bot raids. They're very easy to do. I'm probably going to grind some salty Herb and Mysticas and get them to like 50 or so. Just so it helps, so I could do Encounter Power a little more. Because I do like Encounter Power. The problem is doing it right now on specific Pokemon that I don't need would be a pain. You don't think you have the patience for shiny hunting? Yeah. What's up, Strawberry? Why are you guys spawning? You're dark types. I'm using grass. Why are dark types spawning more? I'm confused. Night. Oh, because it's night? Yeah, but I'm using grass. Like, you know, I'm using sparkling grass, so dark types spawning is kind of annoying. I get that it's dark, like, nighttime, but it's like, Dealing, you shining would actually be really nice. I generally wouldn't mind dealing. Because then I could get one more dealing around here, which it would be Source Bark, and then after that would be going to the other areas and getting dealing. Because I think I can get most of the dealings, like the 4-season dealings in each location of Blueberry. I I think. This game does not want to give me Toadscool, huh? I'm hunting Toadscool. I need 2 of them because I need Toadscool and Toadscrawl. Ugh. See, they don't want to spawn. That's my issue, is that you use sparkling grass and none of the grass types want to spawn. I guess I will have to do maybe a raid or 2. Just to, try and get it. Picnic! I never got a shiny legendary, just realized. Never got one? What's my favorite shiny Pokemon? My favorite is Rayquaza. I just love shinies that are just like, you know, either like blood red color or black. Really, game? Not gonna give me... Oh, never mind, I see one. Oh, it's marked as well? Oh, you might be Toadscrawl, man. You might be Toadscrawl. 1 down, 1 to go. Really slightly annoying. I could have easily missed you if I weren't paying attention. Not because it's not noticeable, but more so I am tired. I'm trying to hunt shinies as I'm tired. It's not a good idea. That's 1. Guess we could check its mark, because we might have to do another sandwich anyway for grass. I know it's ground as well, I could do ground. What is your mark, Mr. Toadscrawl? Uncommon mark, okay, you might not be Toadscrawl, but you know. Fine. That'd be Toadscrawl, the uncommon, I guess. Is that how that works? Shiny Machamp in ZA is actually really cool. I think Machamp's the only one I'm missing out of the shiny, shiny line of Machop and Machamp. Like Machoke and Machop. Because I have Machop, I have Machoke. What Pokemon is Shelf for Mr. M&M? I'm assuming it's Scolipede. Because that was talked about last night. What's up, Nova? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. How long have I got left on this? Hey, if we could get shiny per 10 minutes, that's solid. Like, that's generally solid. Like, we got Stunky in the first 10 minutes, and then just before the second 10 minutes, we got ourselves Toadscrawl. Got a shiny Ghastly? Nice. Which one you on, Scarlet or Violet? I'm on Scarlet. My main game is Scarlet, but I will be on Violet to get any exclusive Pokemon. You know, like for ICQ and stuff when we get onto Gen 8. Toadscrawl, what the fuck? Sophie, ZA would be pretty good. Like, if you don't have the patience to shiny hunt, definitely shiny hunt in ZA just because it is the easiest one to go for if you do like the donuts and stuff. I got ZA the other day and I'm loving it. That's good, Nova. That's really good. I'll be back on ZA on Saturday, so if anyone's curious, I will be playing ZA and other Pokemon games on Saturday. We'll be going through all the different ones. We're going to be doing Sword and Shield Masuda on Saturday. We're also going to be doing Scarlet and Violet for some shiny hunting, and definitely jumping on ZA for some shiny hunting. So a lot of shiny hunting is happening on Saturday. We might also jump in and do other games as well. So it's going to be a nice, like, solid, like, 7+ hour stream. So it's gonna be a really fun one. Like Saturday's gonna be a very fun one indeed. On my uncle's account, I do remember shiny hunting with you, if you remember. I think we were in Union, right? We were doing Union circles. I haven't done Union circles in ages, and I prefer to get most of my deck stuff done before I do any co-op type of stuff. Haven't finished the EA yet, haven't got the DLC, have to wait until my birthday to get it. That's fair. You want 2 shiny Cyphers? Cypher's awesome. I love Cypher. I recently got Cypher, Scizor, Cleavor, and a female Scizor and Cypher for my living decks. Because I don't just go for the regular Pokemon, I go for their alternate forms as well. So like, if the Pokemon's got female counterparts, I go for them. And on top of that, I also go for like the Ash Hat Pikachu, the Vivians, and all sorts. Do you only play Switch or other consoles? I do play other consoles, but primarily we are just a Pokemon channel. So we stick to like Nintendo specifically. But we might be doing like a playthrough of Wolverine when that drops in September. No idea if I am picking it up on launch. I'm getting the game on launch, but I don't think I'll be getting my PlayStation before the launch date. I might have to wait a little more. You only remember hunting Houndoom with me? I think I still need Houndour. I think. Because I got Houndoom recently in ZA. I think it's a female Houndoom. I don't think I got male. But that line is almost done. I'm a multi-gamer between Switch, Android, and retro consoles. That's nice. I own every console but the PS5, so I need to get myself the PS5 if I want to play Wolverine. I have all the retro consoles, I have all the modern day consoles apart from PS5, and I have, like, you know, all the other generational consoles. It's just I kind of stick with like one or two consoles that I just kind of stick with because I'm primarily PC gaming. But I would say I'm more Nintendo than I am like any other. Best console? In my opinion, I think the best console is 3DS, like the DS era. Those are like the best console. Like that's the best era to be on because it's portable. The Switch is close to that, but you know, obviously all the Pokemon games and that need to be on it. I'm very excited for Ocarina of Time's remake. We will be live streaming that. That's a defo thing I'm doing. And there's just more. There's just more to go. What's that shiny dex counter where you're at 1 to 70? That's the amount. So there's only 70 Scarlet and Violet based Pokemon from the base dex that I can shiny hunt in this game. Because ZA has the other 32. So there's still another 32 shinies for the Generation 9 dex itself, but they're in ZA, and I want to get Shalfers of a lot of Pokemon, so I'm doing the Shalfer dex for ZA. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire 3DS, the best for me. I love Auraz, it's just so much was missed from Auraz that should have been included, because when they added the Delta episode, it was just Rayquaza fighting, like, just being able to obtain Mega Rayquaza and a Deoxys out of it, when there's a lot more to Emerald than just that. But, you know, it's still pretty good. But yeah, DS era would probably be my personal favorite. I got the Gimmighoul already, James. I got Gimmighoul, I got Goldengo, and I got a spare Goldengo for being able to put in my second game. Because once I got the shiny decks, they're all going to be put into home once they're all nicknamed, and then after that they'll be put back into ZA once the game file has been reset and started from scratch. Because I will be doing a shiny playthrough, like shiny only playthrough. Which I think would be fun to do. What starter did I pick? For this game, Sophie, or for ZA? For ZA, I picked Totodile. For this game, I picked Quaxley to begin with. But I regret it. I 100% regret picking Quaxley. I'm not the biggest fan. Don't like its final evolution. Meowscarada is just generally better. Called Shiny Lucario Nubus. Nice. I think that's just the best name you can actually generally give it. I might shiny hunt on OG Pokemon. Any suggestion? What are you thinking for like OG Pokemon? You thinking like Gen 1 to like Gen 1 to 4 or Gen 1 to 5? Or would you consider OG at this point like 1 to 6? Because guess what? The 3DS era is now considered retro, just like the Nintendo Wii. GBA, DS, 3DS. Okay. So you're considering that, so... If you're going 3DS, have you got the legendaries in the wormhole yet? Like, if you don't have any of the legendaries, I can pick a legendary for you to do. In ZA, I chose Chikorita, but it became weaker when it evolved. Yeah, because it's fairy. Go for it. Let's say... What's a good legendary to go for? What's a good one? Let's say Kyogre. Go for Kyogre. I picked Sprigatito because I loved its final evolution. See, I just generally don't like Quaxley. That Quaxley just stained the starters for me. Because I was Quaxley day one because I liked it. I like Quaxley and I like Quaxwell. I just don't like its final evolution. I don't like Quaquaval. I got nothing against the Pokemon. I just personally do not like it. So it ruined the starters for me. But I was already committed to it, so I just continued like playing through the game with it because I knew what its final evolution looked like. I just wanted to see what it looked like in game because obviously the game got data mined like ahead of time. Kyogre, which game? GBA or 3DS? Honestly, go do it on the GBA. It looks a lot better on GBA. Like, it's 1 in 8,000 hunting. But honestly, that's pretty good to do. If it weren't for Dynamax Dens, I would generally go back to the older games to do them. But I think I'm going to use Dynamax for a lot of my legendaries moving forward. The only Pokemon I'm not going to use because they're not in Dynamax Adventures is Poipole, Naganadel, Type Null, and Savali. I think that's all that I can physically not obtain in Sword and Shield. I think that's the case. Alright, let me save because obviously I got what I needed. So let's picnic and let's do another sandwich. I love all three starters in their second stage, but I don't like Quaxley or Fuecoco's final stage. I love Fuecoco's final stage. I generally think it's got the like the best out of the three for final evolutions because it's our first quadruped in a for the first time in a while because it doesn't stand. Chili sauce and then spicy. I'll jump on it tonight. Hell yeah. Yeah, once you have it, definitely Nova. Like message me on private DM me on TikTok, or if you want, you could always join the Discord server, which I'll have linked in chat in a little bit, because I will link it. Sadly, the bots don't work, so chat's not gonna auto-run bots. Might take a while. Yeah, you might get it super quick, or you might get it late. Like, it's all luck. All luck of the draw. You don't like the design? I like the croc. I just generally don't know why they went the ghost route, I guess. It's a weird type, but you know, fire ghost is pretty cool though. And also it makes it stronger than most Pokemon, but now that Chandelure has a Mega, I don't think most people are going to utilize Skeledirge. I don't think people will. Come on, game. I need one more. Phanpy's gonna be a pain in the butt. Like, that's for sure. Phanpy's gonna be a pain when I eventually hunt that. Any standard Pokemon to hunt in ZA? On ZA, if you don't have it, Shiny Hunt. If you have the DLC, Shiny Hunt, Glimmet, and Glimora. Like one of those Pokemon. Like hunt, like either go for Glimmet or Glimora. Come on, Toadstool. I need one more, you buddy. One more. I'm going to do ZA, but I use only Alpha Pokemon. See, the only reason I'm going for Shalfa is because it's a size bigger. Normally, I don't care for the sizes for Pokemon, but if there is, like, just like Arceus, if there is Shalfa Pokemon, I will generally catch Shalfas over, like, the normal Pokemon. And since ZA gave us the option to hunt all of the Pokemon as Shalfas, minus, you know, like a select few, it makes it great because the entire Shalfa dex I can generally pretty much complete. Minus like a few Pokemon. But that also means I get a nice amount of Pokemon from other generations, like, for their dexes. Like, Alphas are good only because they got maxed out health. So you're gonna be pretty good for their health for the later game. Come on, Toadstool. I just need one more. I got EXP candy, so I can instantly evolve it. We'll figure out nicknames for these guys. Okay, I need to level up before I defeat my rival in Silphco. Nice. My Blaziken is Humongo Shalfa. Yeah. I have a female Blaziken that's Alpha, and then I have a Shalfa Combuskin. I still need 2 more Torchics because, you know, I need them as female because the entire Torchic line also needs to be female. And then I still need 2 more male Torchics for Torchic and Blaziken. Should be fine though. Should be fine. I'll get myself a drink in a second as well. Like I'll refill my drink. Nothing yet. Okay. Cat is just sleeping on my computer. Picnic. Alright, we'll have a little look around here. If it doesn't spawn, we'll quickly grab a drink and then we'll come back. Cyclists, I have you in ZA. Once we have the 70 Pokemon, the text will actually change to Scarlet and Violet. You know, like home dex. It will change to home dex, and then, you know, I will update that every time we have a Gen 9 Pokemon like obtained from ZA, and then both will be updated, the Shalfa dex and the Scarvy dex. It's either gonna be like, you know, the Scarvy like shiny dex, like I'll probably update it to a new number, or we'll do something else with it, like, you know, Scarlet and Violet game, like, you know, game decks or whatever. We'll figure something out. It's probably gonna be like Pokemon Home. Like, I'll probably call it Pokemon Home shiny decks, and it'd be like the count will change basically. Let's have a look. We'll get the drink in a second. I am thirsty. Would like some water. It seems to me this guy does not want to spawn again, so this is fun. Honestly. Used to hate Torchic, but after getting my giant chicken, it kind of grew on me. Nice. Did Did you say thirsty and water? Yes, I want to get some water. I will be back. Getting a drink. Scale break, Toe. Scale break. I'm back. Oh, you're back from your drink as well, Goomy. First again, damn. What's up, Tom? I actually got bored while waiting for the ZA DLC, so I went back to playing Let's Go Eevee. Hey, we will be doing the Let's Go games if there's no other Gen 1 Pokemon. I think generally the legendary birds and Mewtwo we're going to rely on Let's Go for. I don't think I'm going to dedicate the time to trying to do Dynamax Adventures for the birds and Mewtwo. That'd just take too long. When I could just easily reset for the birds. Game. That's very nice of you, but you know, I don't see a shiny tentacle or toedscool. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to actually do some Let's Go. I do want to do a shiny only playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu Eevee as well, so I think that'd be really fun to do. I think I'm going to do it on Let's Go Pikachu because I'm going to get the shiny charm and finish the dex just so I can put all the Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu. and then because I'll trade them back and forth, and then after that we can get the shiny charm in Let's Go Pikachu, and then we can rely on the shiny charm to actually get most of the Pokemon for, you know, dex wise. Because lures are going to be a pain early game. Like, early game for lures and stuff will be a pain. I think it'd be really fun to have the shiny charm early game. Pokemon Brain teaser question for everyone. Alright, what's up, Caged? You want to ask the question? Which starters would you line up if you were the professor of the next game? Any Pokemon, period. Any Pokemon? Like, not starter Pokemon? Okay, you gotta be specific, right? Are they stage 1, 2, or 3 Pokemon? Like, can they be, like, stage 1 that can evolve for 2 times? Not just starters. That's a tough one. That's generally a tough one because because in my opinion, I would do basic Pokemon. I wouldn't do any legendaries or anything like that. But I would do basic Pokemon. Maybe have a lineup of pseudo legendaries. But I think mine would be mine would consist of a normal type. It would be Pikachu, Eevee. Because I think Pikachu just being the mascot and Eevee just being well-liked makes sense to be starters. And Eevee's my favorite, but I'm not going to put Eevee in without having Pikachu. So, one without the other. And then, I think I'll do a lot, like, I think I'll do a Alolan Vulpix. Mudkip, Magby, Trico, and as a 4th Abra. Yeah, I think I'll do Eevee, Pikachu, and Alolan Vulpix. Just because they're I love Eevee. I love Alolan Vulpix. Pikachu just makes sense just because, you know, most people would pick, like, Eevee. Are you going to sleep, Goomy? That's fine. Like, if you're going to sleep, that's all good. I think it generally is a good choice to have Eevee with Pikachu, and then you're good. And in my region, you would have the option of evolving Pikachu into either Alolan or normal Raichu. And you get the option, like, you know, if you're on a beach, you can use the Thunderstone and it's Alolan Raichu. But if you want general Raichu, most areas would just give you normal Raichu. And then for Eevee, obviously Eevee's got all the evolutions. And then Alolan Vulpix, to evolve it, it's just the Ice Stone. So it's good. Toad's cool. I need one more, man. One more, and then I'll put that counter to 2. Like to 67. Should be good. Hey, Cage. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. If it was just starter, choose Sprigatito, Scorbunny, and Froakie. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad shout. Like, Sprigatito's really good, Scorbunny's really good, and I love Froakie as well, so that'd be a hard choice on what I pick. Like, 2 of them evolve into dark types in their final evolutions. Scorbunny's just pure fire. It also learns fighting type moves, so it would counter both of them as well. It would generally counter. But then it would be a hard choice. Yeah, but that's good. Can your region have Haunter easy evolution for Gengar, please? Yeah, you won't need trading, but you know, I don't know. Like, I'm sure the Pokemon, like, anime and stuff like that is the same way. Like, you have to trade for Gengar. But the way I would do it is like how Legends Arceus introduced it, is that there would be an item that would evolve any of the trade evolutions. Or I do it how the randomizers are. It'd be friendship. It'd be turned into friendship. It's either friendship or an item. That would be like how I would do it. Really, Toad's cool? You're gonna be mean, man. My region would let you go to the other regions, like, once you beat it. Like, you get the option. You could either be champion of the current region, or you can move on and go to the next one. But you only get a choice of bringing one Pokemon with you for that region. So you can't bring your entire team, but you can at least bring one. Also, can you shiny hunt the legendary birds in Let's Go? Yes, yes, you can hunt the birds, you can hunt Mewtwo. The birds also can roam if you accidentally kill them or flee from them. Because they won't come back to their normal spot. But it's like a 1% chance of you actually seeing them flying in the sky. Come on, game. In fact, we've almost done 15 minutes on this and no shiny. Like, I saved beforehand, so it's not a bad idea that I can just close out the application and restart the game and then do the sandwich again so I don't waste all these herb and mysticas. It's not a bad idea. Oh, I didn't know you could shiny hunt them. What is the method to do it? It's soft resets. So when you're at like the power plant, you save just before you click on the legendaries. I think it's before you walk up to them, but I think you can click on them to activate the cutscenes and stuff. I have an idea in mind for, like, you know, utilizing specific Pokemon for, you know, to hunt them. Come on, Toadstool. I need one more. Just one more of you. Once I have you, it'd be all good. Wouldn't mind Dealing if Dealing wants to shine. Yeah, so there's Ditto. Since this is a good place for Ditto, I might do a normal type sandwich for like maybe an hour just to see if we can get Ditto. And then I just, you know, I just auto battle any of the Dittos around just to knock them out. Because I won't know they're shiny until, you know, I encounter them or Cerulege just basically tells me no. So would it be a bad idea? I just stay around here, maybe doing counter power for normal, so it's got more chance of having more normal type spawn. Ah, you're welcome, Sophie. I hope to see you again. The only problem would be the dragon, like Cyclizar. I don't need Cyclizar. So maybe we'll do some raids. Maybe. Maybe we'll do some raids. Do some online raids for a little bit. Get some Herb and Mysticas and so forth. One bad thing about Fire Red Leaf Green is very few choices for rodents. Yeah. It is just Gen 1, just with the added bonus of some Pokemon in the post-game. Like for Gen 2 and 3. Like you can't get Espeon or Sylveon, which sucks. That's normal Meowth, so Meowth can spawn, which is kinda neat. What other game is Meowth on? Scarvy. Scarvy, ZA, I know it's in ZA, because all the Meowths are on there. Well, at least I could ignore Meowth, like I don't generally need to catch Meowth. Meowth is noticeable as shiny compared to, like, if it was Ditto. So, it's cool, you wanna be a friend? Hello, Ghost, how are you? Okay, that should be fine. I will be getting Winds and Waves, yes. I have money already on my eShop, like, ready for, like, for Winds and Waves when that releases. I will be getting them digitally, but I'll also be getting them physically. So, the money on my Switch currently is already, ready for for the next gen Pokemon games. Since there's not a lot of games on the Switch I'm going to be picking up because none have been confirmed for, like, you know, next year apart from Winds and Waves. But yeah, Winds and Waves is going to be fun. Playing those, like, midnight launch is going to be awesome. I'm naming my star after One Piece characters. Nice! No clue about Pomnom though. I don't know if I'm gonna nickname like the Pokemon, like at least my team members. I don't know if I'm gonna nickname my team members or if I'm gonna just roll with them with their original names. And if we're lucky, it hasn't happened with the Switch 2 yet, but if leaks are kept to a minimum, at least with the Pokédex and stuff, we won't know anything about the Pokédex until release. Which would be great. Like, experiencing the game with, like, all the new Pokemon would be really, really good. Hey, Sun, girls, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're gonna continue to grind for, like, the shiny decks, like, during Winds and Waves as well. My main playthrough of the game is generally just gonna be me catching every Pokemon for the actual, like, decks of the game. Just so when eventually Pokemon Home becomes compatible with it, it will give us, like, a reward or whatever it ends up being. Oh. If I could ask for one thing with Winds and Waves is let us hunt the legendaries from Generation 9 all the way below to Generation 1. Let us hunt the legendaries. Like, don't have to give us the mythicals, but let us hunt from the legendary birds and Mewtwo, Lugia and Ho-Oh, and the, you know, roaming beasts like Raikou, Entei, Suicune. For Gen 3, give us the, like, Latias, Latios. Give us, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. And then Gen 4, give us the Dialga, Palkia, Giratina. The Lake Guardians, give us that. Cresselia. And while you're at it, like, while they're at it, because they give us Cresselia all the time, just give us, Darkrai at this point. Because you might as well give us Darkrai if you're just going to keep adding Cresselia into the roster of legendaries, like, generally. And then Gen 5 would be Reshiram, Kyurem, the Sword of Justice, and the Weather Trio, and you might as well add a Namorous to that trio, like to that group as well. Is it possible to go against Brock with only a Rattata and a Pikachu? It's possible, because you could get the Light Ball. I think you could get the Light Ball in the first town still. I have a ROM hack of a game that I really want to play, which is the Pokemon Fire Red, like Ash Red, I think it's called. Be pretty good to play it. Come on, Toad's cool. How long have I got left? Really? 9 minutes? You don't want to give me one Toad's cool at this point now? Not one? I was disappointed with CA's Ralts gift for early purchase. Why? You can get Ralts and the God of War right in-game. It was just to get it early. Like, I don't think that was the worst thing. If they locked something like one of the new Megas from early purchase, then that would be problematic. Ralts ain't a bad purchase at all. Well, if I can beat Brock with only a Butterfree and a Beedrill, it's possible. You might have to be a little bit over-leveled, but, you know, it's possible. You could either poison or put him to sleep. Even paralysis would probably help. It should have been trappings with a Flygon eye. Honestly, they should have done the Metagross thing like they did with Oraz. They should have done that. But they didn't do Flygon at all, so I'm kind of like, I'm annoyed that Flygon didn't get a Mega, but honestly, you can't ruin perfection. Flygon's already perfect as it is. If they gave it a Mega and it looked too goofy or anything, I think it would ruin Flygon for me. Victory Bell definitely grew on me a lot because I actually liked Victory Bell's shiny, like, not shiny, but its Mega. I loved its Mega. But I do agree it should have been something that we weren't expecting to get the Mega. Like, for instance, Charcadet would have been fine for Skull Villain's Mega. Mega Flygon would have wings in the shape of an X. Yeah. Can you get door? I did say Max was on his way. No, wait. No, wait on this. Okay. Come on. Come on, Toad's-Cool. Oh, okay. Should I evolve my Rattata before taking on Brock? Depends, Rattata evolves at 20, so unless you're considering getting most of your Pokemon to 20, then go for it, but training in that game's kind of nightmare for you. Five minutes left. Can I get lucky? Can I get lucky? Should be fine. Should be fine. Yo, humans are pretty cool. 5 more years. 5 more years for what? Do you know something we don't? What's happening in 2031? Is that when the next Legends game is? Honestly, Gen 5 remakes are most likely happening in the next 2 years, so that's probably my bet for some, or at least a remake. You then. Wood. Alohupa ring. That's annoying. I got a phone call. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself on stream real quick. I'll be back. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. Can the game give me what I'm actually asking for now? That would be great. That would genuinely be great if we can get exactly what I'm asking for. 4 minutes left on that? Okay. Guess I could set that to 66 though. Just because we do have it. We do have Toad's Call. Just need Toad's Crawl. Hey, there's Toad's Crawl, and it's marked. Alright, I'm turning that to 7 then. There we go, 67 out of 70. Just before the thing was about to end as well. Do you blink, Toad's Call? Do you not blink? That's creepy. That's creepy. That is creepy. Alright, Toad's Call. What's your mark? Oh, the figure mark? Oh, you're definitely evolving, man. Definitely. Alright, first things first. You guys are here. This one. Come here. Bag. We are going to do... do 12. There we go. Well done, Toad's Call. Look at it. Look at this magnificent creature. Sup, Toad's Call. So what are you then? A mark, so it'd be title would be Toad's Call the Lively, okay. So what would Toad's Call be? Toad's Call the Sociable, okay. Nice. Interesting indeed. So this box is completely done, which is great. We just missing, we're just missing Quaxwell. Once we got Quaxwell, we'll be at 68, and then the final two we're missing is Sinistchar and Poltergeist. We did get lucky with a Stunky, so that was good. That was good. I could do a normal sandwich, but I think I'm going to do some raids for a bit so we can try and get some Dittos to spawn in. So if we do some raids, we should be solid. Let's, so we are on the right one. Okay, so, connect to the internet. To the interwebs we go. To the interwebs we go. Yeah, that's fine. Pokeball. Did I pin it by any chance? I did pin it. Okay, cool. We're doing the salty ones for now, so we're gonna do a little bit of salty raids. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, damn, Scarlet. I guess the bot wasn't online yesterday, so... Dodonzo is that one, so, what is it, Dark, so, yeah, literally the one thing I'm gonna be hunting, I guess. I leveled up. I leveled up on that. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, now we can just pay attention to the raid. So now we just kind of wait. Now we wait it out. We're gonna try and do two of these, and then I think we're gonna rely on a lot of spicy herb and mysticas. If you guys want to join the raid, you can join the raids. Once the code is active, you guys can join. If I do normal, and then I do encounter, because I could generally do exactly the main thing I want to do. It'd be salty and sweet, so I could just do one of these raids, actually. But it'd be insane to wait till Pikachu hits 41 before evolving it. Yeah, maybe. I do have an extra Sweet Herba Mystica, so I could do one raid, so I'm on at least 6 later, so I can do Sweet and Salt. So that's not too bad. Just gotta hope it doesn't go too bad. That's all. Alright. I was asking, it learns Thunder at that level. The problem is you won't hit Onyx with Thunder or Geodude because they're both ground. Problem is Pikachu ain't gonna hit him. Let's go through my Pokemon while I'm waiting for the raid. Doing alright. We're doing alright on this. I could also use Iron Valiant because it's fairy. Like, might be better than using Iron Hands. Might be. Let's go to Pokemon Home real quick. The raid doesn't pop up anytime soon. Let's go to Pokemon Home because I want to put Skunky or like Stunky away. So we got to scroll to Gen 4. Scroll to Gen 4. Alright, Stunky. Alright, Gen 4. So we have, you know, that's fine. Drifloon. Is it near Drifloon, maybe? Yeah, you're near Drifloon. So Drifloon, Drifblim, Baneri's in ZA. Miss Magius is in the game. That's fine. And then it's Murkrow, Haunchcrow. I don't think Glameow's in this game at all. So there's no Glameow, no Perugly. Chingling's in ZA. So it'd be Stunky, then it'd be Stuntank, and then it'd be Bronzor and Bronzong. So that's fine. We just need Bronzong. That's all we need. Bronzong. Anyone got Aromatisse and Slurpath in Pokemon Sword? Nope. I actually need to go for those myself for Charm. Not for Charm, but like for Pokemon Home. I don't know if I'll do much, but Rattata clears learns Hyper Fang at 13. I think Hyper Fang does like half. It's either Hyper or Super Fang that does that. I think. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Give nicknames, no. That should be fine. I wanna see if we can go for Ditto. Honestly, I wanna see if we could go for Ditto today. I do have Sword and Shield, but I won't be switching for a minute. I guess we could clear the outbreak since we're done with this now. There you go, Cerulege. You can just clear it out. Wait for this. Wait for this now. Hello, Shiny Paragon. Hello, Mia. Currently after the gift Eevee and Platinum? Nice. There we go. Alright, raid is up. What? Excuse me, what? Okay, perfect. We'll wait a bit because obviously I want to see if anyone had joined the raid, like, on the Discord side of things. If not, I think I could kind of solo this. I'm not 100% sure. I'll start the raid if no one's here within, like, the last 30 seconds, I think. Nice joke. Nice joke, Bluey. Okay. Alright. What's up, the Donzo? Okay. That should be fine. Honestly, this seems... Ouch. I'm asleep? Oof. Is it full? Not currently. Like, it's full already, but you know, can't really do much about that. I completely forgot it's got heavy slam, so maybe Iron Hands would have been better. Why would you heavy slam me? Bro. Bruh. That's gonna knock a lot of time off, ain't it? Yep. What's up, Bluey? That didn't do enough. I'll be honest, that didn't do enough. I think the timer will beat me. That's annoying. Ouch. And there goes the shield. Yeah, that don't do enough, so Iron Hands would have been better. That's annoying. I do Bombardier, but I can't do the Donzo solo. That's annoying. Yeah, I can't run when it's an online one. That's annoying. Ouch. That did way too much there. What the fuck? I only need 3. I could grind the Magikarp ones because there's also the chance to the Salty Herb and Mysticus end up. Which ones? I'm missing Quaxwell, which I will try and continue tomorrow, maybe. Either tomorrow or we're doing ZA, I don't know. Don't know yet. Not 100% sure. So it's Quaxwell, and I'm missing Sinistcha and Poltergeist. I'm doing shiny living decks, yeah. Most of Gen 9 is done at this point. There's only like 20 odd left to get. Okay, where's... There you are. You're not doing a live today? This should be fine. As long as I get one Salty Herb and Mystica from the Magikarps, because I use it for money primarily. Should be fine. There are other outbreaks we could do while we wait for Sinistcha and Poltergeist outbreaks. I think I'll pick Charmander, so my rifle will pick Squirtle. Probably smart, yeah. I mean, none of the starters are Rotom. Like, anyways, yeah. Got turtle, lizard, and frog. Salty herb and Mister could be nice. Oh, okay. I can definitely go for it later. We'll go for something else for the time being, see what other outbreaks are around. What other outbreaks? Swablu, don't need you. Go and see 8. There is dealing. I could go dealing, and it's the pink one as well. I could go dealing. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go dealing. That's the closest to get to dealing, huh? I'll go dealing. Why not? How many raids am I doing? I was only doing like the 1 raid. I weren't doing many. I think I'll consider Pikachu as my true starter. Fair. Honestly, fair. I was just seeing if I can get a Salty Herb and Mystica from the Magikarp raid. So it's here? Or is it up there? Oh, I think it's above, actually. I don't... Oh, no, it's here, it's here, it's here. Oh, this is where I got my... what you call it? What you call it? This is where I got my, Ghastly. When the games came out. Blah. Okay, so, you just double check on grass. That should be fine. Jalapeno, chili, and then we'll do a sweet and bitter. Just so we're on the even. Just so we're on the even side. I guess I could hide the live index purpose 1 at the moment since we're going for dealing. Yeah, you do have to catch it, and Pikachu is like, what's it, 5% in the normal games? Until you get a magnet, which raises it to 50%. Have a lot of overlapping types. For the time being, yes. Alright, dealing, you want to be my friend? Can you go for dealing? I need the outbreak to go down while I'm doing this. Blow it, go away. Once I see a pink like a pink flower on its head, that'd be great. I need 2. When rodent playthrough, there's like 5 rodents. Ah, that's the type of playthrough you're doing? Interesting. Hey, where are you going, Dylan? Fledgelander, why? Really? Really, Fluet? Really? We're going to count Gengar? Gengar ain't a rodent though. So yeah, this is most likely going to be the last hunt we do for the stream today. Try and get dealing. So I need 2 of these ones, 2 of the orange dealing, 2 of the ice, like, you know, the wintry dealing, which I think is still normal type, but or grass type, I mean. It just goes blobs or anything. Not necessarily. Ghastly's its own, like, type of ghost. It's not concrete what Ghastly is, if it's like a pure ghost of a Pokemon, or if it's just, you know, it's ghost in Pokemon, like Pokemon form. Like, Phantump is supposed to be children when they pass on, but we're not entirely sure on Ghastly. So Ruledge, can you listen to my fucking inputs? You guys got a pink hat? No? That's fine. That should be fine. Definitely getting lower, that's good. Come on, Dealing, it'd be nice to get you shiny and then I don't have to worry for a while. Young Goose, fuck off. Dealing. That's why I count it as it could be Dead Rattata or whatever. Could be. But I don't think Gengar is based on Pokemon, they're based on humans. But we never know. We just, it's just going off the official lore of like Phantump, is that Phantump and Trevenant are based on kids. But you never know. Could also be based on Pokemon that pass on as well. Hey, you guys got pink, like pink flower. Where's Goomy? What do you mean, where's Goomy? Like, Goomy's not here currently. He said he was going to sleep. That's what Goomy was saying. Goomy was tired. I'm getting tired, but, you know, I'm not sleeping right now. Alright, let's, hello, Spupa. Don't need you. Yo. You might end up taking first place, Joel. I'll be ending shortly, so we'll see. Dealing. Well, I'm going to also get Zubat. Zubat's a bat. Don't you try and make that a rodent. It's a bat. Like that's going too far with Golbat and Zubat. They're bats. There's no rodent in them. They are bats. And if you make if you make the the assumption that they're just flying rodents, sure, but no. Any of you got pink flower? Okay. When's my next live? Tomorrow. It'd be later. It'd be around be around 11 UK time. So it'd be a very late stream tomorrow. They look very rodent-like though. They do, but they're not considered rodents. That's just what, like, most people will say, is that they're just flying rodents, but they're not in the rodent class. Meow. Darling, can you have a pink flower, please? That'd be great. You better not get a fucking Skidoo. I've had enough of Skidoo. I've had enough. Count you there? Nice. Stream will be around an hour, like an hour from now, like tomorrow. Neither are Nidoran, but they look like rabbits. Ain't Nidoran based on a rabbit? Like, aren't they based on rabbits? Like, Nidoran might be based on rabbits, but Nidoqueen and King are not based on rabbits. If not, then you can't also get Nidoran. Any of you got pink flower? None of you? What the fuck? No, they're not rabbits? They're not considered rabbits? Damn. What are they, like? Anything with a horn, I'm guessing? Speaking of which, the Nidorans are going to be a nightmare to hunt. Like, either I go in Let's Go and hunt the Nidorans, or maybe I do... Maybe I do the Nidorans in Sword and Shield. My only concern is obviously, you know, it's 50-50 chance of either getting male or female Nidoran out of a pseudo. Could also do the knockout method if I really wanted to, but I don't want to do that. Can I have a pink flower dealing, please? At least they're friendly. At least they're very friendly. If I don't get it in this sandwich, that's fine, because I can continue hunting it later when I feel like it. Well, sure. Ah. Pink flower, please. No, none of you want to have a pink flower on your head? That's fine. What's up, Caesar? We're gonna be wrapping up stream in like 15 minutes. Damn, dealing. Not one of you have a pink stupid flower? Not one. Dealing. You love Pokemon, Caesar? Nice. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear in this chat. What's my favorite move? Since I shiny hunt a lot, probably false swipe. I don't necessarily have a favorite move in the game. Or in any of the games. Come on, dealing. I was convinced that was shiny for a second. Yep. Yours is Solar Blade? Solar Blade's pretty good. I actually like Solar Blade a lot. So yeah, tomorrow at 11 PM, which is an hour till now, so 25 hours from now is when I'm next live. Most likely, it just depends what time we get home from the theater. Dealing. Do any of you have a pink flower on your head? No? The fuck, man. Why? 1 in 5, 12, my ass. To be fair, I'm not using encounter. Anyways, because it never misses. Fair. What's up, Evie? Yeah, so 15 minutes until we wrap up stream. I'm tired. I'm generally tired today. I only had 3 hours of sleep, which ain't fun. Dealing, why? Why won't you have a pink flower on your head? What did I ever do? Huh? What did I do? I get Pidgey for Flying Slave? They are just flying rodents. Pigeons are just flying rodents. Did I find Quaxley? No, I didn't find Quaxley, but we did find a couple shinies. I'll show off all the shinies we got as of recent after Quaxley. We'll have a look-see. I know exactly what we got after we finished the 300 eggs from last night. That's a lot. That's a lot of dealings. Any of you got pink flower on your head? No? Are you fucking for real? Are you going out to get G-Max Rillaboom on Saturday? Depends if the game just gives me the max mushrooms, because in all honesty, the game has only ever given me 2 in the past couple days. It's not working with the strat of skipping the days and like doing the 3 and then it guarantees gives you 1. It's not giving it to me. I've been doing Sword and Shield like daily at the moment, just trying to G-max all the rest of my mons that I need to G-max. Because I did Flapple. I need 1 more and then I can do Appleton, so they're both G-max. And then it's going to be Rillaboom. And after Rillaboom, it's going to be Orbeetle, and then after Orbeetle, it's going to be Duraludon. So I'm not putting Duraludon in the game yet because I want to figure out well, I got the nickname for Duraludon. So maybe I will get it to level 100 and then put it into Pokemon Shield. And then obviously it goes straight into home later. What is G-Max Rillaboom on Saturday? Probably not. I'm not doing Pokemon Go during the weekend. I have a lot planned for Saturday as it is. Pokemon Go is not on the list at all. I don't play it as often. Only if a new Pokemon gets added, like, you know, for National Dex wise, I go for that. Going for the whole decks or random ones? Currently, just going for some Pokemon that are grass type. Like, I saw Dealing's Outbreak and I kind of want to go for Dealing. Currently, it's primarily just the Gen 9 decks, so anything that's like, you know, from Sprigatito to Koraidon, Miraidon, basically. Plus the DLCs, because there were new ones added during DLC. No, I know, Joel. I know you meant Pokemon Go. When it comes to, like, G-Max and stuff like that in Pokemon Go, I don't care for it because I don't do the max raid battles. I don't. They're useless. In Pokemon Go specifically, they just feel so useless. Like, I got Eternatus, that's all that mattered. If Eternatus comes back and we can get a shiny in Pokemon Go, I will 100% do the max, like, max dens again. But I did the event that gives you Eternatus for free, like Eternamax. It's close to a hundo, but you know. It'd be nice to get a shiny one and then use the bottle caps for it. What Pokeball should I use for shiny Froakie and ZA? Because it's skittish and it runs straight away. If you save, like, if it starts running away, if you fly back to the zone, it will not run away. It will be back at the podium. Like, it will always be on top of that podium if it's skittish. The way you deal with skittish mons is you either hunt for an alpha version of the mon so they don't run away, or you just save and then just rinse and repeat when you find a shiny. You just have to hope you get it. Come on, Dealing. Please have a pink, like, hat. Please. The reason I'm going for the pink one is so I can send a picture to the garden and be like, look what I'm going for. It's fine if it doesn't want to shine at the moment. I'll definitely go for it another time. For Froakie, I would go Luxury Ball, honestly. If you're trying to color match, like, shinies with the Pokeball, go Luxury Ball. Luxury or Dusk Ball, but I think more so Luxury. Because if you're going to evolve into Greninja, yeah, Luxury Ball makes sense. If not, go Dive Ball or Net Ball. Come on, Dealing. Hey! Shiny Dealing. One down, one to go. I was like, I didn't see the yellow on it, so... That's one. And then I gotta go for all the other forms of dealing, so... They're also very friendly. They're very friendly, aren't you? Ah, you dealing. Oh, you're not aggressive. You don't run into me. I have to be the one to do it. You're just not gonna let me catch a game. Sand attack. What a bitch. Bro, you do not want to, like, you don't want me to catch Deerling, even though Deerling is such an easy catch Pokemon. What the fuck? Playing Switch 1 or Switch 2? Switch 2. Thank you, game. I need one more of this version of Deerling, and then we are good. Spring form. Can I get another one, game? I am gonna save, though. I'm generally gonna save so I don't lose out on that. Can I get a second one? We still have 7 minutes left. I don't think I'll be able to get a second one, I'll be honest. Hello. Getting one is fine. We'll replace for Alligator with Greninja. That's fine. Like, that's fair. Come on, Deerling. I just need another one. I just need one more. One more. One more Deerling. One more Deerling before we end up, like, end off stream in like a few minutes. When stream once the sandwich actually runs out. Hello, yawny cat. Ain't you very yawny? Any of these dealings got pink hats? Or pink flower? Because once spring form is done, I still got winter form to do, summer form, and fall, like autumn or fall. Okay, those are fine. So that one's fine. Well, they're not fine, but you know, they're not shiny, so they're just normal. What color is shiny Mega Greninja? It's the same color as normal Greninja. Shiny Mega Greninja didn't change. I think it's black and red. I have to double check. Because it's been ages since I actually went for Greninja. It was early on this year that I got Greninja. Like the Greninja line. How do you get Mega Greninja? You have to do the battle, the ZA Royale, like the Battle Royale, like the online version of the Battle Royale. Once you do that, I think you have to at least rank up like twice, and then you get Greninja and all that. If you go to S, you get all of them. It's not hard to get to the S rank. Yeah, you have to pay for Nintendo Online, yeah. They did state this when the games came out. Guys, thanks, Shiny. It was the whole debacle that people had with it, is that you have to play the online Royale, and it's like, yeah, but it's permanent, so unless they turn off the servers, won't have issues. You leave her alone. She's saying no.
It's been a while since we've done Ace Attorney.
I get a new one at some point.
The last one was Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Second.
What's up, Raiso?
I go back to like Wright story. Not like Phoenix Wright himself, but no.
Yeah.
The one of not the guy that succeeded, the girl. Sorry. Already got enough. Okay. Look at how fat she stretches the entire top of the PC.
I think she does it on purpose. I genuinely think she stretches on purpose. It's like...
Feels...
Yeah. I'm playing anything fancy, so you know, it's not gonna overheat. What you doing, Luce? Don't wake her up, you bothered her. What's up, Shiny Rowlet? What's up, CH? Missing Nerve, thank you for the follow. You left her alone till she would sleep. It's all cozy and she got woken up. Got 1 minute left to see if we could get another one. Highly doubt it, but you know. It is what it is. At least we got dealing though. At some point, I will need to go for another female combi because I need Vesperquin. So whenever combi outbreak spawns, I'm definitely doing that at some point once the main Scar V Pokemon are done. Let's go, my Pokemon return to me in Pogo. Nice. Alright, this is the last check we do. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Now we go back down again just to check. Alright, it's good. Alright, now we save. Alright. So, our lucky finds for the past couple days. We, after we were done with Quaxley, we got Strudel. We got Grafii. What else? Today we got Toadcool. We got Toad's Crawl. We also got Cloth. So we had some decent ones, and we also got Archolodon. So we're doing good. Doing really good. Sadly, no ribbon. It would be nice to have a ribbon on him. Would be nice. And then today we got Dealing. We got Dealing. Got a nice little Dealing, so I'm probably gonna send a screenshot of that to a friend of mine. Because, you know, he's got a grudge against this stupid Dealing, even though he eventually got it, but he still has a burning grudge against it. So, you know. Can you pick my next hunt in ZA? Go for Charmander. If you could go for the starters, go for Charmander. Other than that, I am going to end here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm seeing Spider-Man tomorrow, so stream won't be until after I get back from that. But, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. Rowlet, go for Charmander if you can, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye, guys.